Well, I had a craving for ice cream, but I'm trying to follow Weight Watchers, so I thought I would try something I've seen, which is using my ice cream maker, combining protein shakes and some Jello pudding mix to create something that resembles ice cream. So I'm going to be trying it out here with my model ICE-21P1. Let's see how this works. It's kind of an experiment. I have had the insert in the freezer for months. I haven't used this thing in a long time, so it's going to be plenty cold. I'll show you what this looks like. All right, so I have the frozen insert ready to go here. This drops in this way. And this goes on top. So and I have just, these ones are caramel, and these are just the Equate brand because that's what I had on hand. So I figured that would go well with the instant pudding that I had because they were all out of chocolate. So I had on hand some vanilla, so I thought, let's try that. Just gonna toss 2 of these in there. You could do 1, but if you do 1, it's 2 tablespoons of the vanilla instant pudding to 1 bottle of the shake. So since I'm using 2, obviously we'll use 4 tablespoons here. Who knows how this will turn out? So we'll see what happens here. I'm just gonna turn it on, let it run for probably at least 15 minutes. That's generally what it takes, but this may take more. We will see. So that didn't work. Why not? All right, so I had a little bit of a problem there, but I think it was because it was freezing up so quickly. So this wasn't spinning. So I'm gonna add this in now. I took it out, whisked everything, and I'm adding it this way once it's already spinning. Because I was pouring the contents in and it immediately jammed, which has never happened before. But like I said, I haven't used this in probably at least 6 months, maybe longer. So it's very easy to use. You just have to, I think, get the machine started first and then pour the contents in because it is so cold. But that's real life. You never know if something's gonna work out. This is how it's looking. I just turned it on. I set the clock for 10 minutes just to see where we're at that time. But yeah, the only problem was that the drum had been in the freezer for months, and I think just the fact that I was adding the liquid into it and adding the powder, the time that took, it already started freezing. And it was forming a frozen layer along the outside, which was not allowing this to spin. So I think whisking the content is a better idea anyways. It's going to give a creamier, more blended result. And I'll check back and show you what it's looking like. So here we are 10 minutes in, and it's already looking completely solidified and really good. And I have to confess, I tried a tiny bit. It's very good. Far better than I was expecting, to be honest with you. So I'm going to show you how it looks after I give it a few more minutes. And I'm going to mix in, I think, some of these milk chocolate morsels just for a a little something extra. I mean, these shakes, if you're following Weight Watchers, it's only a couple of points for one of these. So you can really afford to put in a few little chocolate chips here. I did use the regular Jello instant pudding. I would have liked to have had the sugar-free. I didn't have it on hand, so I went with what I had. I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. It's only a few tablespoons. So let me show you what it looks after I add in the chocolate chips. All right, everything is incorporated and it's looking awesome. I'm just gonna take a scoop here just to show you. Now the paddle is kind of frozen in there for the time being, but I mean, what more do you want? I mean, it's pretty darn good. It's very thick. Looks good, so let's give it a try. Give you the first bite. Yeah, very good. I'm shocked, actually. I was honestly thinking that this was probably not going to be very good. I was thinking it wasn't either going to set up or it just would be not very good. But I gotta tell you, especially if you're, I mean, anyone would eat this, really. I mean, I don't taste, maybe it's slightly less sweet, but that's not always a bad thing. I mean, sometimes ice cream can be overly sweet, but the creaminess is there. It's not icy like sometimes ice cream can be. This is very creamy, very much milk-like. Very good. So I would definitely recommend trying this. If you have a couple of, I mean, really you could use just one. I used two because I didn't think it was going to make very much. But if you use one of the protein shakes, you know, there's all kinds of different flavors. And 2 tablespoons of Jello instant pudding, you've got yourself some ice cream, and this is for like next to no points. So a very good alternative. I bought the ingredients to make regular ice cream just in case, because I figured this isn't going to quench my craving, but I think it will do just fine. So very good. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's not too late. If you have, welcome to the family. I love you for watching.